What's up, everyone? How you guys doing? Happy, what day is it today? It's happy Wednesday. What's up, everyone? How you guys doing? Hope you guys are having a great and awesome, beautiful, fun, and blessed day. We're going to be talking about a few subjects today, as you guys can see by the title of the live stream. So those of you guys who are watching this live, I definitely want to do more live podcast type videos for you guys. on a live stream, so we can, you know, I'll get into like a Q&A section like after every subject that I talk about. But we're gonna be talking about James Gunn, the new Flash suit, Ruby Rose as Batwoman, and we're also gonna be talking about some Spider-Man Far From Home news that dropped, I think it was yesterday, or anything like that. So I do want to do these often. I do not know exactly how many of these or how many times during a week I'll do. Maybe once a week, I don't know. It just depends on what kind of news is in the movie news world at that time and what to talk about. But we're gonna get started very soon. But before that, anyone here that is live, I do want to once again I do want to thank you for taking your time out to be here in the live stream, because it is a sacrifice to come here and do that stuff. I hope you can hear me loud enough. But it is a sacrifice for you to take your time to come out here and watch my stream. So I do appreciate you, first of all. And to everyone who's watching this after, who could not make it during the live stream, then thank you for watching the video afterwards as well on your part. So thank you for that. We're gonna start. We are going to start. Just get some questions in. If you guys have any questions, and then we'll go ahead and start. Do I like to play tag? I do play tag with my sisters. It's an unofficial competition we have going on. What's up? What's up, everybody? What's up, DB? What's up, Logan? What's up, Gamer Josh? What's up, Sedora? What's up, Sean? What's up, Logan? What's up, Electroid? Ghost? All of you folks, what's up, guys? How you guys doing? What's up, Lance? Do I like the Flash shoot? We will get to talking about that in this video. That's going to be towards the end of the live stream, so we're going to talk more about that towards the end. What's up, Durbania? What's up, Durbin? How you doing, bro? Thanks for stopping by. Peter, what's up? Peter, what's up, Sam? All right, guys, so while I'm talking about these subjects, I will not be reading the comments, only after I finish saying what I have to say about the topic. So let's just get right started, man. Let's just get started, get the ball rolling on this thing. I have no format, writing, or plan for this, but I do know the order in which I want to talk about these things as well. So for those who are coming in the stream, once again, thank you for Grant did drop an F-bomb. We will talk about that. We'll read the whole thing. Well, we will get to talking about everything concerning Grant Gustin and this new Flash suit. Do not worry. We definitely will talk about that. I messaged someone. I want to see if they messaged me back. All right, you didn't see the message. Anyways, so what are we going to talk about first? We're going to talk about what are we talking about first? That's a good question. Oh, we're going to talk about the James Gunn scenario. So we're going to read an article from the James Gunn. I'm going to read it from superheronews.com. We're going to talk about it. But what's going on, for those who don't know, is James Gunn, there's been a lot of petitions going around for him to come back. People want him back into back in Disney. They want him back working again. They want him, you know, and there was even up to yesterday, Dave Bautista's like, yo, I'm not going to be doing the script. I'm not going to be doing this film. Please cut me out if you don't use the James Gunn script. So there's been a lot of celebrities, a lot of close friends of James Gunn, a lot of people who know him that really want him to be back on there. So I'll share my opinions about him joining back and so on and so forth. I'll share my opinions with that later. Let's just read the article. But what's going on right now is Disney is reportedly still interested in James Gunn keeping his script and possibly working with him again. So we're going to read the full story. This is from superheronews.com. The article, it says, as the galaxy turns, the story of James Gunn's firing from Guardians of the Galaxy 3 continues to evolve before our very eyes. Disney is reportedly planning on keeping Gunn's script for the film and may still be interested in working with him. Now that's very interesting, considering all things considered. He was fired over about, what, 2.5, 3 weeks ago? He was fired. And the amount of support that he has had has just been extremely large. So I don't know if Disney's like, you know what, I want to, you know, maybe the Disney executives are like, oh, I think we should probably work with this guy. I think we should probably go ahead and get something done with him. In the article, there's just how in demand James Gunn is. Hollywood Reporter notes that he is currently in negotiations with Disney over his firing. So Hollywood Reporter confirmed that they're in negotiations right now over his firing. So that's also very interesting. Gunn was under contract for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, and old tweets don't qualify as a breach of that contract. That is also a true point that is made here by this person who's writing the article. So blah 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 blah. It's a whole bunch of long other things there. So let me just go ahead and share my opinion on all of this first of all. Now, if you guys have seen my video, you know, with the James Gunn scenario that I did with my cousin, those tweets were disgusting. Those tweets, in my opinion, weren't really appropriate for what he does. And I did take in, you know, excuse me, I did take into the fact that this was done years ago when he wasn't really as popular, he didn't have as big of a following, and la. But my thing is, it's an error on Disney's part. First of all, I agree. I believe that they didn't do further research into this guy. As far as like his Twitter, that should be like the most obvious thing. There's regular day jobs out there that do background checks on people. Very big people and very small people as well. It doesn't even matter. It could be like the people who, you can go to McDonald's, they do background checks on you that's so in depth. You can go to work at some major corporation in Manhattan and they do extensive background checks on you. So it's very surprising that a big company like this, Disney, didn't even come across those tweets. Now, I called him out on the tweets. I completely disagreed with what he said and what he did. However, every person, I guess, in a way, can evolve over time, which is true. You know, putting, you know, you have the right mindset, you can evolve as a person over time and become a better human being. So things like Batista saying that he's gonna quit. I actually saw a video from shout out Jody's Corner again. I saw a video from Jody's Corner on his channel. Him and his buddy was talking about it, and they say that one point that they brought up that I was like, they might be right on that, is James Gunn, if the roles were switched and Dave Bautista was the one who committed, well, I wouldn't even say commit, the one who made those tweets, right? Would James Gunn do the same thing that Bautista's doing right now? Would he react the same way? Would he, you know, they were saying that no, he wouldn't, but the question is, would he actually do something like that? You know, the roles are switched. I don't know. I can't say for sure that he would do the same thing or he wouldn't do the same thing. Like you said, people do change, and things happen. So, I mean, does he deserve a second chance? And that's up for debate as well, depending on what it is. But as far as the contract is concerned, if he has not done anything to breach the contract, I do still believe that they should honor that contract and at least let him finish the film and then deal with the firing scenario after, if they really want to. But if James Gunn wanted to, you know, I'm guessing they have his lawyers or stuff are involved in this scenario, would be like, oh, you know, I didn't breach the contract. You know, you're actually robbing me of something that I was signed to do, and I want to finish it. So I mean, you can take it all those lengths and be like, you know what, I want to finish. He could be like, I want to finish this. You know, I deserve to finish that. I'm on contract to finish it, and all that. So that's just my take on it. I mean, as far as the contract is concerned, if he didn't breach the contract, let him go back and finish the film. If he didn't breach the contract. But I definitely don't agree with the tweets. I don't agree with what he said in the tweets and how he went about it, especially at that time. I don't really agree with that at all, how the whole tweeting scenario was handled. So that's just this, and I believe Disney did what they believe to be the right thing, by disassociating themselves with what he did and all the stuff that they did in his past. But then again, it's old tweets, and you have the people who defending and the people who don't defend. So that's all I gotta say. Let's read some comments real quick, you guys, if you guys have anything to say about it, and then we'll move on to the next topic. Did you guys see anything about it? So you think everybody should be judged on their past? I absolutely do not think that everybody should be judged on their past. I'm just saying that what you do in your past can highly affect your future. And if you have never made any steps to change from the person that because the thing is, if people are judging me on my past, then I would be pretty upset about that, because I would hope that within the last 5 to 6 years, that I've changed as a person. So I just think people, you know, especially with business is concerned, certain things like Twitter and things like that need to be checked before it gets to that point. Where people are like, oh, I'm going to fire you after this. You should pretty much have that stuff checked already. That should always be that. And yes, there are rumors of Warner Brothers wanting him. But thank you for reminding me about that. It's something I totally forgot to bring up. Warner Brothers, let me switch back to the scene real quick. Warner Brothers, as you mentioned in the comics, actually is interested in hiring James Gunn. And I read the article. I already read this one. I'm not going to read the whole thing. But what does he call it? An executive at Warner Brothers is like, I'd work with him in a heartbeat. So it doesn't necessarily mean that they actually made a proposal to him, but somebody from Warner Brothers indicated that they would want to work with him. So that's definitely interesting. You see, this is the man's career, and he made a mistake. He made a very immature mistake, and the thing is, he was already in his 40s when he made those tweets, and that's the thing that a lot of people keep forgetting. He was already in his 40s when he made his tweets, so he's a grown man. He should have known better. He said his goal was to be provocative. That didn't really work out, and it's coming to bite him back in the butt. So I think that he should have really handled that situation a lot better than he did. But once again, guys, just shout out to everybody right now in the live chat, man. We have a great amount of people here. I'm happy that all you guys are here. But get to all the Flash stuff in a bit. I'm going in order. Lance, you're right. What he did was wrong, but I believe people change through the years. I would hope so. Doesn't mean they'll get a good movie. Taika Waititi for Guardians 3? Yeah, I don't really know. I don't really know if that's a good choice. Robert Downey Jr. turned around his life so anyone can change. You're absolutely right. That's actually a great point. Revan, RDJ was an alcoholic, and his career was sinking. And he was able to change that. So you make a good point. But alcoholism and jokes about pedophilia and rape, those are two different things. And they're both bad situations, but you're actually, talking about the mental, the mindset of somebody when they make a joke about pedophilia or rape. I mean, I think there's like I said in my video that I made about it, I think that there is a major limit to the jokes as to how far you go. Yeah, I am saving the Flash for last. That will be the last discussion on here. James Gunn for the Green Lantern movie. That would be pretty cool. Yes, Ben, I talked about I did talk about Dave Bautista threatening to quit that. RDJ has made, yes, he has made some tweets as well. So I mean, it's just a matter of how they deal with it from this point on. If they come to some form of conclusion as to, like, you know what, we're gonna be on the same page, we'll forgive the past, let's just get this contract over with, and whatever they want to do with him after that, I believe they can just go ahead and take care of that and do that. All right, so the next topic, guys, that we are going to talk about is Spider-Man Far From Home. Now, I haven't read this article. I haven't read anything from this article, but I did hear the news that Samuel L. Jackson and Kobe Smulders will be returning in that film. So the characters are going to come back. So that's actually interesting, considering what happened in Avengers Infinity War, what happened at the end of the movie, everybody disappearing, what happened at the end of Ant-Man, everybody disappearing. It's very, very, very interesting. So let's read this article, see what they have to say, what's going on. Again, I'm reading this from superheronews.com. It says, Spider-Man Far From Home is rounding out its cast with some familiar faces from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Samuel L. Jackson has been rumored to appear in the film, and now Vulture reports that it's a done deal. So they're saying it's a done deal, that he's already in the film. It appears, however, that Jackson's Nick Fury will not be the only former S.H.I.E.L.D. member to appear in Spidey's next movie. Kobe Smulders will also be back as Mariah Hill. This raises very interesting questions for the future of the MCU. Far From Home, where does that take place? It's supposed to take place after. Let's continue reading. Last we saw both Fury and Hill turn to dust in the post-credit scene, of Avengers Infinity War. Spider-Man Tom Holland suffered the same fate, though. So if he if he gets to come back from that, so can Fury and Hill. The interesting questions start with when Spider-Man Far From Home takes place, and that's what I'm talking about. When does it take place? Before or after? Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige and producer Amy Pascal both said last summer that Spider-Man Homecoming sequel will pick up after Avengers 4. Okay, so it picks up after next year's film. What do you guys have to say about this? Let me actually switch the picture here real quick. What do you guys have to say about this entire scenario? What do you think is going to happen here? We have Mariah Hill and Nick Fury coming back in Spider-Man Far From Home, which is set to take place after Avengers 4. So what do you think is going to be happening here? How will this resolve itself? How will this cliffhanger end? There's so many looming theories around that Adam Warlock is going to save the day, that Captain Marvel is gonna come somehow and save the day. There's rumors that Nebula is going to come and save the day. There's even other YouTubers making videos about their theories as to how this fits into things. I don't remember necessarily reading anything in the comics that would support what's going on here. The only thing I can say that I remember from reading in the Infinity Gauntlet comics was to how they resolved the situation was Nebula taking the gauntlet and actually just ending everything herself and restoring everything to what it used to be. So I was very shocked to see, especially these both coming, because we know we'll see them next year in Captain Marvel and a more younger version of Nick Fury, according to the stuff that I've read, and a more younger version of Mariah Hill. Mariah Hill, I think she's supposed to be in the movie as well, but I don't know how much younger she's going to get because she's already young. I think I heard or read somewhere that Mariah is also supposed to be in Captain Marvel, which is interesting because I think she would be like a really little girl though, so I don't know how that's gonna work out, but I did hear somewhere that she's in there. If I'm wrong, let me know, but I did remember hearing something about her being in the film as well alongside Nick Fury. So if she's in the film, it's going to be really interesting. Let's read some comments, see what you guys got to say about all of this. Some Logan does stuff, says Ant-Man is our savior. You think so? You think that's what's gonna happen? You think Ant-Man is gonna be the one to save everyone? Is that what you think is gonna happen? The Philip, this man needs at least 1 million subs. I appreciate it. Agent Coulson is in Captain Marvel. That is, yep, he's in that. I totally forgot he's in there. Imagine Captain Marvel goes binary and throws a moon at ooh, that'd be interesting, but it'll take more than a moon to stop Thanos with an Infinity Gauntlet on. Oh, what's up, Anush? I didn't even know you were here. I didn't even see you comment. Maybe they will explain what actually happened. Hopefully they explain what happens towards the end. Any other comments? Spoiler alert, if Dave Bautista quits, a good excuse is to say that Drax could not be saved from being snapped out of existence. That is true. That could be a good that is true. But it would be stupid though. It would be really stupid. Okay, we're not even talking about DC right now. Any theories, anything you guys have to say about the whole Mariah Hill situation and Nick Fury? Before I move on to my second to last topic, I want to save the Flash goodness for last. If you throw another moon at me, I'm gonna imagine Deadpool comes to save the day. That'd be really funny, actually. Iron Man doesn't survive, but Nick Fury does. Nick Fury vanished to dust last time we saw. Will this James Gunn situation affect whatever is planned for the Guardians in Avengers 4? I don't think so. I mean, they already have, the Russos are working on that film, so I don't think that would affect any of that. No. I don't think that would affect anything. All right. We're going to move on to our second to last topic for today, guys. The Ruby Rose announcement for her to play Batwoman on Arrow and the CW crossover. I'm not going to read the article because it's just you guys have already seen this. You already know what's going on. But Ruby Rose yesterday was officially announced. She posted on her Instagram. She posted on Twitter. They posted all over the place that she will be playing Batwoman on the CW. Do I like this casting? Yes, I do. Why? I think Ruby Rose she's not my favorite actress. She's not like somebody I love or hate too much or anything like that. I feel very neutral about her because I've only seen, you know, her in Xander Cage, and I've only seen her in John Wick, which she was awesome and she was kicking straight butt in John Wick. And what other movie I saw her in? I saw her in a couple other stuff too, but she's announced to be Batwoman. I mean, it came as a major shock to me that she would be playing Batwoman, because I kind of see her as like this big actress, and to come, no offense to like the CW shows or anything like that, I don't want to like sound like I'm offending or whatever, but the CW shows are you don't really see too many like big actors on there, and if they do, it's like a guest appearance kind of thing. And I consider Ruby Rose to be a big actress. She's like one of the hottest actresses out there. And what I mean by hottest, I'm not talking about like how she look. I mean like she's literally one of the most popular people in Hollywood right now. Very popular amongst a lot of the young people and things like that. So I'm interested to see how she's going to take this character and what she's going to do with it. And I think the character is in good hands. I think she will do a good job portraying this character. I could see her with the whole red hairdo and all that. I can totally see that working for sure, 100%. And plus she has the moves too. I mean, like I said, if you've seen John Wick and you've seen Xander Cage, and I think she's gonna be in the movie Meg, or she's in the movie Meg. She straight up kicks straight butt. So I definitely know that the cinematography, once it's done right, and the action, the choreography for the fighting, once it's done right, it will be amazing, especially with her behind the role. I think this is a perfect choice for the role. I think she's a great choice to play Batwoman. I have not much to say on that. Let's read the comments, see what you guys got to say about that, and we'll talk about the Flash. Man, this live stream is going shorter than I thought it would be. I'm getting through these subjects as quickly as I can. Let's see. Anush Funko Pop said, to be honest, I feel like Arrow is way too much overplayed right now. Like we already saw his 5 years of hell. That's true. I haven't finished Arrow yet to know what happens, so we'll see. This might be the last season for it. Will I react to it? No, not really. I don't want to add too many other shows on my schedule right now. I think that's just a show that I may just keep to myself. Batwoman and Supergirl crossover. Yep, I know that's gonna definitely come over at some point. Batwoman and Supergirl team up. That would be really cool to see. Hey, what's up, Trix? How you doing, brother? Let me see. Anything? People don't want Ruby to play Batwoman, but she doesn't seem like a bad fit. I don't think she's a bad fit. I think she's a great fit. Honestly, I really do genuinely believe that she's a great choice for the character. Now, there are other people that were fan casted to play the character and all that, but I feel with what Ruby does with, you know, with her acting and what she can accomplish as an actress, I feel she's definitely, I think she's good for the role. I honestly believe so. Because she's not my favorite actress or anything. I'm not really she's not really a favorite of mine, but I don't hate her or her work or what she has accomplished. I'm definitely recognize things for what it is. Am I gonna go live on Twitch? Maybe when because this is ending earlier than I thought, so maybe I might go live on Twitch after this. We'll see. Any comments about the Batwoman that you guys want to talk about in the live stream before we move to the Flash suit? Logan says, speaking of the Bat family, oh boy, what do you think about how Zack Snyder killed Dick Grayson in the DCEU? Man, don't even get me started on that piece of trash. I can't believe he did that, bro. Like, how you gonna kill Dick Grayson? It's supposed to be actually Jason is the one that's supposed to die, not Dick Grayson. So that was because now the fact that Zack Snyder, I'm about to say Zac Efron, the fact that Zack Snyder actually said that it's Dick Grayson kind of makes it canon now. Like, this whole scenario is canon. Now, by the way, shout out to y'all seen this shirt before, but this is actually absolutely one of my favorite shirts. My Justice League shirt. All right, shout out to my Justice League shirt. Okay, you guys seen it plenty of times. But yeah, man, the fact that Zack Snyder made that, it's canon now. It's part of DC or the worlds of DC universe right now, man. Like, that's totally something that it's canon now. And it's upsetting because it doesn't leave them with any room to play, which just shows that unless they just want to retcon that and just completely scrap it, you know what I mean? They could definitely do that for sure. Batwoman has a lot of emotion backstory that the actor can explore. That's what I'm saying. I think Ruby Rose can, especially if you gotta understand Batwoman's backstory. She coming from a military background. If they do this story, she came from a military background. She had a twin sister that died. She was raised by her father who was in the military. She's been through a lot of stuff as a child and as a teenager growing up and everything like that. A lot of things that she had to deal with. So I think for the actress, it's going to be very cool for her to explore these backstories and things like that. I feel like it's definitely, it has the potential to be the female Arrow, I guess, if you want to call it that, because However, it's not, and you know, she's the cousin of Bruce Wayne, I believe. So it's a little bit different, but I feel like it should have that Arrow vibe. I don't want it to have a Supergirl vibe. I don't want it to have a Legends vibe. I want this show, Batwoman, to have a straight up Arrow vibe. I need that dark Arrow vibe that we get from I want that for this show. That's what I want. I don't want a Supergirl vibe for this show. I want a straight up Arrow vibe for this show, because that's gonna be completely killer. Shout out to Trace, a $2 dono, bro. Thank you for the $2 donation, brother. Thank you, brethren. I feel like they should have casted someone younger, but in hindsight, she has been acting in trend. Yeah, Ruby Rose not even that old. How old is Ruby Rose? I don't think they should have cast anybody younger. How old is she, man? She can't be that old. She ain't even that. I think she's good for the role, man. She's only 32, man. She ain't that old, man. She good. She alright, bro. She good. She good. We don't have to do that. Means we can just skip the whole origin story nonsense. Man, we don't necessarily have to go too much with that. Yeah, Titans vibe. That'd be pretty cool. Outsider, I hope they retcon the idea of Dick Grayson being killed. SMH, more proof that Snyder's a horrible director. I don't think he's a horrible director. I just think that was a bad move from him. I don't think he's a horrible director. I just think that was a bad move. Superman sequel should include, oh yeah, another news I totally forgot to talk about when you mentioned Superman. A Supergirl film was announced to be coming to the DCEU. So I might do more research and do a video on it. I don't know yet, but I didn't do any research to talk about it in this live stream, so I won't talk about it right now. Matt, don't worry, Zach left. They're gonna do a reboot. Yeah, hopefully. I mean, I don't necessarily want them to reboot the DCEU. I just want them to just continue to connect it, which I think is what they're going to do. I think with Aquaman and Shazam coming out and Wonder Woman 1984, it's definitely going to be a step in that right direction to sealing this universe and taking their time and trying to separate from how Marvel does things, because that was one of their main issues, just trying to do things like how Marvel does it, you know? Batman vs Superman crossover in CW? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think Batwoman is the closest we'll get to any type of Batman character, you know, in this CW Arrowverse. When is the Flash starting? The Flash will be back in October with along all the other CW shows. Will be coming back in October. If anything, would be Batwoman versus Supergirl. Yeah, absolutely. I think it might be that. Yeah, she's not old. She's not old. Melissa Benoist is bad casting for Supergirl. You think so? I think she does okay. Logan, you're confused about Dick Grayson being dead because he's in Titans. Well, I don't believe the universes are actually connected. I don't think that the DC movie world and the Titans world are connected. So they can probably get away with that because it's probably in a different universe to begin with. Aquaman trailer give you Black Panther vibes 100%. I think she's perfect for Supergirl. Yeah, I think so. Who calleth me? Oops. Did I watch the 100 finale? I did not watch 100 finale because I'm only on season 1 of the 100. So yeah. WCW could build a Justice League. Hell no. Do not touch Justice League. I don't want that. I do not want them to touch Justice League. Anyways, what's up, Cliff? How you doing, man? I hope you were here the whole time. I hope you didn't just pop in because I'm about to end this conversation. I mean, end this live stream with The Flash and what Grant Gustin had to say. Fox still has their TV rights to any live-action version of Batman 1966 characters, so no crossovers with Batman. Exactly. I don't think that will happen anytime soon. I don't want Arrowverse to touch Justice League. Please, no. Leave Justice League alone, man. Leave Justice League alone. That's one thing. That is the one thing, the biggest thing that the Arrowverse should not touch, and CW should not touch Justice League at all. Yeah, Cliff, man, you can watch the replay, man. It's not too long of a live stream. All right, man, guys, any last things you want to say concerning Ruby Rose's Batwoman before we go to talk about The Flash Season 5 leak suit, the controversy with that, what Grant Gustin said, his response, and the fans, and all that? So let me know if there's anything you want to talk about. If not, we shall proceed. We shall proceed to the Flash. Do you want Ben Affleck to be in the Batman movie? I don't care. If he's in the Batman movie, that'll be cool. If he's not in the Batman movie, just find someone who can play the character. Although I really do enjoy Ben Affleck's version of the character a lot. Alright, so that's it for Ruby Rose. Let's get to the Flash, baby. Let's talk about the Flash. Oh, so this is what you guys been waiting for, man. This is what you guys been waiting for. The leaked image of the possible season 5 suit for the Flash. There's a lot I gotta say about this. First of all, I need to disclaim. Shout out to Real World of Flash. Now, he's a friend of mine. If you guys follow his Instagram page, he's a friend of mine, and we talked a little bit about. We were talking a little bit about the suit earlier, and on Instagram, and he was telling me that this is a test suit, and it's all prototype stuff. And then later on, Grant Gustin, released a post which we will read, coming up with that. But I posted this on my my Instagram story, how I was like, I don't really know about this suit. Now, again, shout out to Real World of Flash. He did not leak this image. He posted something on his story, if you guys haven't seen it, talking about how he didn't release the image. He's not the one that is responsible for any of this. So don't go blaming him for this, because this is not his responsibility for leaking this. He did watermark it, but and I actually did text him to see if he wanted me to say anything about it, but he didn't see my text message. So that's that. But I just wanted to just point that out. He didn't have anything to really do with this. Now, with that out of the way, Grant Gustin released a very interesting post on his Instagram, which I will read right now. Let me actually open the post on Instagram, and we are going to read it together. If you guys haven't read it, let's go. Let's read it, and I'll share my opinions and everything concerning that. Let me move this over a little bit. This is what Grant Gustin had to say. Once I can open this thing. Okay, he said, so here's the thing about this BS photo leak. It's a cool suit. That's a terrible photo that I was unaware was being taken, much less being posted. Some things things need work, and they will be worked on. We'll get there. As far as the body shaming, that's what pisses me off. Not even just for my sake. I've had 20+ years of kids and adults telling me or my parents I was too thin. I've had my own journey of accepting it, but there's a double standard where it's okay. Excuse me, woo, I just ate something. Where it's okay to talk about bleep about a dude's body. I do my best to stay in shape, and I add as much size as I can through these seasons. I'm naturally thin, and my appetite is greatly affected by stress. Stress is something that ebbs and flows for me throughout a season. Thus, gaining weight is a challenge for me. I didn't cast a slim actor as the Flash. I went to the audition for the role. I never dreamed I'd actually book, but here I am 5 seasons later. I'm happy with my body and who I am, and other kids who are built like me and thinner than me should be able to feel the same way. Not only that, but they should be able to feel that they could also be a superhero on a TV film or whatever. It may be someday. I love the suit that has been designed for me, and I think when everyone sees it in its entirety, you will love it too. Things have been adjusted since that leaked shot was taken, and more things will continue to be adjusted until it feels right. Boom! Ba-bam! That's what Grant Gustin had to say about the suit leak. So it has been confirmed that this suit is not even going to be the final form of this suit. This is a test. This is a prototype. It's not finished. It looks unfinished. That's why I was just like, I don't really know, man. I don't really know if I like this. But what I can tell you that I do like with what's going on so far, they got rid of the leather. They got more like a loose fitting spandex type thing for his body. And I love the red, man. The red looks really cool. It's really shiny. Look, it reminds me a lot of the recent Rebirth issue of the Flash, and how his suit looks. If this was going to be the final suit, I think it looks a little. I really like how this looks. However, this is not the final form of this suit, and it's a test, and it's completely unfinished, and it's a leaked photograph. It's the same thing like with the Shazam stuff. Shazam was the leaked photos for Shazam was ugly. All right, he didn't look that good until we saw the official thing. So when CW released an official look of the final version of this costume, then we'll get a better understanding as to what we're going to be dealing with. As far as the body shaming is concerned, I definitely agree that people kind of took it a little bit too far. I mean, I personally always believed that Grant Gustin didn't have the aesthetic look to be the Flash. When I first saw him, I was like, oh, he's actually really skinny to be the Flash. But over time, I never made it a main point. I never made it a main reason for me not to watch the show. I never went as far as actually insulting the actor for his body. I never got as far as to do that. At least I don't ever remember going as far as insulting his body. I just would always say, man, like, I just wish he was a little bit more built for the role to look like that. But I never discredited him because he's a skinny dude. You know what I mean? So as far as the body shaming is concerned, man, I definitely believe people were taking a little bit too far with the body shaming, and making fun of his size and all that. I mean, there's no need for all that. I mean, it's not like we haven't seen him these past 5 seasons as to how he looked already. I mean, we already should be used to this. We already should be used to how he looks. We should already be used to all of this stuff. So it shouldn't be a problem. What I forgot to do, I forgot to actually add tags to this live stream about the topics, but whatever. But yeah, man, also Real World of Flash sent me this picture on Instagram. He sent me this picture on Instagram, showing me the similarities of this suit and what we might get in the comic, in the show. Can you guys see this? You guys can't see this, right? Anyways, he sent me that on Instagram with Barry, with the skin tight suit and all that from the original comic book. So I mean, if this is the direction that they're going in, I think we have something. The neck area was a little weird to me, and the part of the cowl was a little weird to me, but it's just a test, and this is not going to be the final thing. Grant likes the suit, and those who have seen it like the suit, and there's going to be a lot more gold lining on the suit. There's going to be a lot more gold on the boots and all that, so that's all that I'm looking for, and I think that'd be cool. You said it's the stunt double. This is the stunt double. I mean, no. I mean, he looks like Grant Gustin. It don't look like the stunt double to me. Did they say it's a stunt double? If you look into it, Grant didn't know the picture was even being taken. Well, he doesn't need to know that it was taken for it to be taken. Obviously, he could be there and someone could just take it from somewhere else. This looks like him. Looks like him. That's what it is. That's each season the Flash suit. Yeah, what? I just read another notification. Yeah. It's not Grant. Grant said it's not him. Did he say it's not him? Did I miss something? What? Y'all are telling me that it's not Grant. People saying that it is Grant. Did I miss something? Because that looks like Grant Gustin to me. Unless his stunt double is a straight up twin. I mean, I'm checking. As a matter of fact, he actually just posted another post on Instagram saying, hold up. No, that's somebody else. I'm trying to go to Grant's Instagram to see if he posted something that I didn't see. Because I'm checking right now. Let's see. I don't see anywhere in the post I just read that him saying it's not me. That is not him. Sorry. So anyway, man, I think it's him, man. Yeah, it's not done yet. We know. He said it on Instagram. I just checked. Where did he say it's not him? I'm checking the story. Yeah, I'm reading the tweet, guys. Go to Real World of Flash. He said it's not him. Let me check. What are you talking about? No. All he said is that he didn't post it. He said he didn't post it. He said he didn't post the picture. I already disclaimed that in the beginning of the stream. That he's not the one that's responsible for the leak. So... I'm reading. I don't see anything where it says it's not him, man. Where he said he's not. That's not him in the photograph. Bruh. Stunt doubles don't look 100% like the actor, you know. This looks just like him, like everything. I don't know. Y'all tell me what you think, man. It is what it is. This is the picture. This is the suit. This was going on. I'm not gonna stay around and argue whether it's him or not. Blah blah blah. If you guys say it's him, it's him. If you say it's not him, it's not him. It's what it is. I ain't gonna argue too much on that. I'm not gonna spend too much time on it. At the end of the day, this is the suit that was leaked. This is what people have been talking about. People hated it. People blah 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 blah. So, anyways. He has a beard. Oh my. Okay, I'm not arguing with that. Yeah, I'm not gonna argue that. Anyways, guys, man, I do appreciate you guys hanging out with me today in the live stream. You get some exit music because I'm gonna exit this stream right now. I'm not gonna spend the whole stream talking about that, about whether it's him or it's not him. But I do appreciate you guys hanging out with me. What are your thoughts on all the stuff that we talked about? If you guys watched till the end in the replay, let me know your thoughts in the comment section as usual. Tricks, thank you for another $2 dono, brethren. I do appreciate you coming through. Always dropping them twos. But yeah, my Twitch, for those who are asking in the comments, is the same as my YouTube channel, Matthew V. Haynes. Let me pull it up real quick to show you guys. My Twitch is literally the same thing as as everything. Everything is the same. So this is my Twitch, Matthew V. Haynes. That's what it is. So you can I'm gonna go stream on there for a little bit, maybe. We'll see. I'm supposed to be watching something with a special someone. With a special someone, you know who you are, because you're watching the live stream. So if you're still watching the live stream, so we gotta figure that out. But yeah, thank you guys once again. Appreciate it. Much love to all of you. I'm gonna try to be more active. I know, got back from vacation. I know I said I'm gonna get some more videos out and all that, and that's the plan. Plan to get Cloak and Dagger out before the week is out. I plan to get My Hero Season 3 out as quickly as I can. Okay, I'm trying. Okay, I'm doing a lot of stuff. So yeah, man, I'll see you guys later. Peace. Bye bye. Much love.